At the risk that Lego comes for me, this is not good enough. I don't know how much I can show, but whatever this excuse of a £1,000 set just doesn't make it for me. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ballistic Bricks. On this channel, we like to do loads of stuff. We like to talk about Lego, we like to build Lego. I currently build a Lego city. I build a lot of alternate Lego. So I'm pretty much in Lego's bad books as it is. But that being said, I'm always still really excited to see what Lego come out with. Their sets are always pretty fun. And hearing about the £1,000 Death Star that we've known about for a while, I was really interested to see how it is. Recently, we had some leaks telling us it was going to be more of a diorama. Knew it probably was true, but I was hoping to not believe it. And obviously now we've had this big leak. And I'm gonna say, actually, I know this is quite controversial, but I actually do like the set. I think it's really fun. I think all the rooms go together well. It looks really, really fun. And overall, like as a standalone build, I'm pretty happy with it. But what we can't be distracted from is the price point. The fact that this is £1,000 is ridiculous. Such a big set. I know we're getting 9,000 pieces with this one, but this just really doesn't fulfill, I think, any Lego Star Wars fans wants. And the other thing, which even though I do think it's a pretty cool set, standalone, just not think about the price, not think about anything else, is the fact that this is the Death Star we are going to have. You know, that's going to be on the shelves for a few years now. There's not going to be another one that comes out for a very long time. We've not had one in a while. And the fact that I don't think they're ever going to do one that big again. And they chose to not have a full, basically moon. It's meant to be a moon. It's literally a very, very small, almost slice of a cake of the bigger build. That is stupid to me. Having a price that expensive and not using it, the price point to build a full, open up. We get massive Millennium Falcons that fold open that you can see the insides of, and they're amazing. Why are we not getting that with this Death Star? You could have, something similar to the play sets that they had before, but have them fold open. So yeah, it's going to come out on the 1st of October and it's got 9,023 pieces. I think people forget how much money £1,000 is, or $1,000. That is a ridiculous amount of money. Considering people like, I don't know, I don't think Lego should be costing that much really under any circumstance. And if they are going that crazy, you really have to blow everyone out the water. It's got to be an undeniably great set. And it just isn't. It's nowhere near to being worth the price point at all. Maybe if it was, and this is still a lot, but like £750, it'd be a lot more reasonable. That's what I'll say. Having a set that big for around that price, being like a UCS one, like what we've had with some of the vehicles, would probably work. I think people would be happy with that. But for £1,000, having that, big mark being hit with something that is the slice of the Death Star is just not going to fulfill many, many people at all. I don't know who is going to go out and buy this. I really can't see a lot of people doing it. And I just think it's so disappointing. It's such a shame because like I say, I do think there are some really positive notes about it. It does look really cool. The diorama of like having loads of dioramas in it is quite a cool thing to do, but you've just got to have those a full building and the foldable sides so you can actually get in there. I just think they've really messed up with doing that, and I just think it was like such a sure thing that we were going to get one big Death Star like that. And it's not even like it's half, like, it's one half of it and then the rest of the side comes out. It's literally just like a square, a big rectangle. And that's so disappointing. They've really messed up, I think, there. Because you would, a way to satisfy so many fans, it would have been a certified purchase, even at such a high price point, by having one big Death Star, which they've done before in a similar way, just maybe not on the same scale. But they've not gone and done it. I think they've disappointed me, they've disappointed a lot of other people, but I'm not the biggest Lego Star Wars guy. So I know people who are Lego Star Wars people who look forward to these bigger sets coming out. I would assume a lot of them will be very disappointed in this. We get some okay looking minifigures about the set. Nothing that I would say looks amazing. I wouldn't, maybe. But the other thing I was thinking about is the fact that you could buy like the Avengers Tower and the Daily Bugle. You can get both of those for less than this Death Star, and that's, you know, you could get Rivendell and Barad-dûr. Like, you could get loads of amazing sets, and, you know, a few of them as well for £1,000. This is one set. This is one very mediocre set. And even though it does look kind of cool for the price point, it's definitely not Ballistic Brick certified, guys. Bit of a shorter one today. Just wanted to bring you guys some news. I want to bring some of that back. I'll start having some more news videos and stuff. I want to upload more regularly. Try this out. I want to see if you guys react positively to it and see what the feeling is about. If you guys are new, basically what I like to do on the channel, like I said before, is build a bunch of different stuff. I like to show off how to build Lego cheaply, whether that be smaller sets, whether that be alternatives, whether it, you know, it could be knockoffs of direct Lego sets. It could be companies like Fantasy and Barware, Lumi Bricks, who release their own stuff. I like to show a bit of everything, and my final goal is to have a big Lego city, which I really am enjoying making. There's a big progress on that recently, if you guys want to check that out. Let me know what you think of the news-like videos. Like I say, I do want to do that more, because right now we have 2 videos a week. Those are on a Tuesday and Friday, 3 p.m. But I also want to start working in some different kind of videos like this, like some more newsy videos, like some discussion videos, sprinkled throughout our weeks, just to kind of bolster up that content and hopefully take this a bit more seriously. I've been Ballistic Bricks. Let me know your thoughts on this Death Star, but thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.